Hi guys, it's Mina, and today in this video I'm going to do my top 10 comedy films. These are films that made me laugh and nearly pee myself, which is kind of embarrassing, but okay, I bet a lot of you guys have laughed so hard that you peed yourself a lot when you watch like comedy films. Well, most of them didn't really make me pee myself. I almost kind of peed myself when I watched a lot of these movies. These are ones that I personally think are super funny. I just love them so much, and they crack me up. And if you guys have any requests for movie reviews for any of these, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to get started, and I do have a movie review up for one of them, and I will link it down below. Well, actually I have two reviews up for it because I didn't like how I did one of them, so I will link them both down below if you guys are interested in seeing those reviews, and if you haven't already. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So number one on my list would have to be Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Now, Who Framed Roger Rabbit is one movie I did review and I have two reviews up for it, and I will link it down below. Now, Who Framed Roger Rabbit is number one on my list because it's like a cartoon comedy, and I love cartoon comedy. It's really funny. And when I was a kid, I don't know why, but when I was a kid, I watched it a couple times when I was little with my parents' supervision. I never understood that movie until I watched it with a commentary about last year. I really love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's funny. It cracks me up now that I understand it. And it just cracks me up because of all the cartoon humor, and it's really fun to watch it because it's got all like the cartoon characters that I loved when I was a kid. Like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, Porky Pig. It just really cracked me up so much. It was fun, and I love cartoon humor. I'm a big fan of old cartoons. I grew up watching old cartoons like Bugs Bunny and stuff. It's really cool. And number two on my list would have to be Without a Paddle. Now, Without a Paddle made me laugh so hard I nearly peed myself, which is kind of embarrassing. I rented it. I saw it with my dad when I was in the hospital. I don't even remember when that movie came out. I think it came out in the summer I graduated from elementary school. I don't remember. I think that's when it came out. I rented it when I was in the hospital once, and that movie cracked me up so bad that I nearly peed myself. My mom and dad were kind of laughing at me cracking up, and it is kind of embarrassing when I laugh because I do have a tendency to laugh really loud, and it's really embarrassing, but it's okay. Okay, it just made me laugh so hard because of the camping humor and just the jokes in the movie too. It just was a hilarious film. Number three on my list would have to be Cats Don't Dance, and I have mentioned this movie quite a lot. Now, Cats Don't Dance is like pretty much a family film because it's got great jokes. It's got a lot of great funny jokes in the movie, and I will talk about what they are when I do the review. And there's a lot of funny scenes in the film too that like literally crack me. It didn't really crack me up as much as Without a Paddle, but it made me laugh a couple times because there's like a lot of jokes in the film. It's a great movie because it's got cute little animals. And let me know if you guys want like a top 10 animals movies, and let me know down below. Well, and for those who don't know, I love kids movies. Well, this is kind of a kids/family film. Well, it's mostly a kids film because it's got animals in it. And for those who don't know, I really am a big fan of things that have cute, adorable, fuzzy little animals in it. Number four on my list is The Master of Disguise. Now, The Master of Disguise I mentioned in my top 10 chemo movies, and I really like Master of Disguise because it's one of those stupid/funny films. Wait, did I mention in my top 10 chemo movies? I don't remember. I'll have to watch it again. I think I did. I don't remember. So this movie made me laugh so hard I nearly peed myself because it's really stupid. Excuse my language, sorry. It's got a good sense of humor. It's got a great humor. It's just really stupid, and I guess all the stupid acts that the actors do in the movie just crack me up so bad. Yeah, this one made me laugh so hard I nearly peed myself too. Even though it's really stupid, it's just really funny. Number 5 on my list would have to be The Mr. Deeds with Adam Sandler. I thought it was really funny, and I'm a big fan of Adam Sandler. Sorry, I had to fix my shirt. Sorry. And I love Adam Sandler. I've been watching a lot of his movies since I was a kid. I think, I don't know, I think I was like about 9 when I saw Big Daddy. I don't remember. I watched it with adult supervision. It was just so funny because there's a lot of scenes where they're acting silly. And, okay, so there's a lot of scenes where they're just acting silly. And there's a lot of funny scenes in the movie, just a bunch of silliness. And Adam Sandler is like one of the funniest actors on this planet. I really love all his like movies he's in. I wasn't really a big fan, well, except for one. I wasn't really a big fan of Going Overboard, which I think was his first movie ever. I don't remember. I think it was his first movie. I looked it up and I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember. But I do love a lot of the movies he's in, like Click. Click made me burst into tears. It's another runaway. Mr. Deeds, which is the one I'm talking about right now. Big Daddy. 50 First Dates. Yeah, 50 First Dates is one of my favorites. And that's going to be next on my list. And Click. And there's a couple more, but I can't think of them right now off the top of my head. Number 6 on my list would have to be 50 First Dates. I love 50 First Dates because it's super funny. It's got Drew Barrymore. This is actually the first time I ever saw Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler together in a movie. It was really funny. Because it shows a veterinarian trying to get a girl to fall in love with him, and he'll do any like thing that's really stupid to just get her to fall in love with him. It really cracks me up. It's one of my mom's favorites too. True, that one is another one that made me nearly pee myself. Number 7 on my list would have to be Robin Hood Men in Tights. Now, Robin Hood Men in Tights is such a funny movie. I've seen that movie probably like so many times I cannot think of it. It just made me laugh so hard because it's a comedic version of Robin Hood, and it's like super silly and it's got so many funny scenes in the movie. It's like the medieval times, and they show like a little bit of modern, which is supposed to make it really funny. And it's fun to see modern time. It's so funny to see modern times in the medieval times. It just was really funny because you're all like, wait, that's not what happened. What are those things doing in there? Like, for instance, cars. What are cars doing in the medieval times? There were no cars in the medieval times. And then there's hot dogs, and hot dogs I don't even think were even made back then in the medieval times. Because there's a lot of stuff you wouldn't see in the medieval times. It's really funny. Number 8 on my list would have to be The Wedding Singer. Now, The Wedding Singer is another one with Adam Sandler. This one made me laugh a lot, too. Because... let me think. This one made me laugh a lot, too, because it's Adam Sandler being goofy and him singing, and he cannot, and I don't know why, but I don't think Adam Sandler can sing. This is just my own personal opinion, just so you guys know. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I really don't think Adam Sandler can sing. Every time I heard him sing in that movie, it just cracked me up. His singing just, like, made me laugh so bad. It made me laugh really hard. I mean, made me laugh so hard. It was just so funny. Funny because he sounds like he's got a frog in his throat the whole time. Well, not when he's talking, but only when he's singing. He sounds like he's got a frog in his throat. God, it is kind of funny. Number 9 on my list would have to be Chicken Little. Now, Chicken Little is another funny movie I really love because it shows the story of how the sky is falling, and then nobody believes him, and then they start to believe him, and then there's a lot of like funny scenes in the movie. I don't want to give out any of the funny scenes. They start to believe him later on because there's like, he says the sky is falling, and then the sky comes apart later on, and they start to believe him. Even that one was another funny film that made me laugh really hard because of all the scenes in the movie. Well, most of the scenes just made me laugh. It just like, I thought it was so much fun. Number 10 on my list would have to be Flubber. Flubber is another one I really love. Flubber is like the rubber flying everywhere and dancing. It just was really funny. And it's got Robin Williams in it, and Robin Williams is a great comedian. He makes me laugh so much. He kind of reminds me of my uncle a little bit because he's really funny. Okay, so those are my top 10 comedy movies. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!